Okay, hi guys, I think I'm live now. If you can see me and if you can hear me, please do let us know in the chat that everything is good. And please do like this stream. We are going to solve a lot of questions today. And I plan to cover all the topics, all the important topics for TISSNET. I'm looking at 100 likes today. 100 likes is the target. So let us see if we can get to 100 likes before the stream ends. People who are joining us, we have already done 2-3 streams on TISSNET Quant. You can check the streams in our YouTube channel. Definitely do check it out. We also have the latest pattern mocks for TISSNET. You can enroll to them for just rupees 299. Himash Singhal is saying good, all good. Aesthetic Mahi is saying hello sir. Hi Mahi. If you want to take part in this test, please go to kraku.in/live. If you go to kraku.in/live, you can take part in today's test, and if somebody can get all the questions correct, I think we'll have around 13 or 14 questions today. If you get all the questions correct, you can get a free t-shirt, a free Kraku t-shirt. Many people really like our t-shirt. It is of very good quality. So try to get all the questions correct and then you will be eligible to get this t-shirt. It will be couriered to your house. SSC Janta is saying hello sir. Hi SSC Janta. If you want to take part in today's test, please go to kraku.in/live. We'll start today's test in exactly another 2 to 3 minutes. Please do like the stream, guys. Let me know if your preparation for TISSNET is going well. Nishant Vaidya is saying hello sir. Hi Nishant, how are you? How is your preparation going for the exam? Okay, let us start today's test. The first question will be on your screen. Please go to kraku.in/live to take part in today's test. Nishant is saying it's going good, sir. Okay. Good to know that, Nishant. We have 27 people who are watching this stream live. Please do like the stream, guys. Let us get to 100 likes before the stream ends. In this question, we are told that A can complete 50% of the work in 11 days. So A will complete the entire work in 22 days, which is 2 times 11. And B can complete the entire work in 18 days. So in one day, the fraction of work that A will complete will be equal to 1 by 22. And the fraction of the work that B will complete is 1 by 18. So if both of them are working together, in one day, the fraction of work that A plus B, both of them together will complete, will be 1 by 22 plus 1 by 18. This is equal to the LCM. You can either calculate the LCM or you can just multiply the denominator. So it will be 22 into 18. And the numerator will be 22 plus 18. So this is 40 divided by 22 into 18. This is the fraction of work that both of them together will complete in one day. We can simplify it. We can divide the numerator and denominator with 4. So this is equal to 10 by 11 into 9 which is equal to 10 by 99. So in one day, the fraction of work that A and B together will complete is 10 by 99, or the number of days it takes for both of them together to complete the work will be 99 divided by 10, which is equal to 9.9. So the work will be completed in 9.9 days, or the closest answer is 10 days. Let us look at the next question. Please do like the stream, guys. We have more than 30 people who are watching this stream live. Please do like the stream. The live link is not working. Let me check it. I think it is working, guys. Just go to kraku.in/live. If you go to kraku.in/live, you should be able to take part in today's test. Serenia, do let us know if you are able to go to kraku.in/live. Then you will be able to see the stream. This also is a fairly simple question. Should not be very difficult. Let us see how many people will get this correct. In TISS, the onus is on speed. There are lesser number of questions, and at least the time is lesser. So the time per question also is lesser. So you should be able to get these kind of questions correct fairly fast. Okay, in this question we are told that a person at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour traveled for a certain distance. So let us assume that he traveled for t hours. So the total distance that he covered, because his speed is 40 kilometers per hour and he traveled for t hours, will be equal to 40t. But had he traveled at 70 kilometers per hour, the distance that he would have traveled is 70t. So the additional distance that he would have traveled is 70t minus 40t, which is equal to 30t. So instead of traveling at 40 kilometers per hour, if he had traveled at 70 kilometers per hour, the additional distance that he would have traveled is 30t. We are told that this is equal to 30 kilometers. So 30t is equal to 30, or the value of t is equal to 1 hour. So the time that he has traveled is equal to 1 hour. So the initial distance that is traveled by him, which is equal to 40t, is equal to 40 kilometers per hour. So the answer for this question, 40 kilometers. It is 40 kilometers per hour into 1 hour. So the distance traveled is 40 kilometers. So the correct answer is option C. Let us now look at the next question. Okay, let us look at this question that is given to us. Log of y to the base x is 5. From the first equation, it would imply that y is equal to x to the power 5. And the second equation says that log of 729 to the base x is equal to 6, or 729 is equal to x to the power 6. But what exactly is 729? If you think about 729, 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27, 27 into 3 is 81, 81 into 3 is 243, and 243 into 3 is 729. So 729 is 3 square, 3 cube, 3 to the power 4, 3 to the power 5 and 3 to the power 6. So 729 is 3 to the power 6. This would tell us that 3 to the power 6 is equal to x to the power 6, or the value of x is equal to 3. Note that x cannot be equal to minus 3 because x is in the base of a logarithm, so x has to be a positive number. If x is equal to 3, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 3 to the power 5, which is 243. So the answer for this question is option B. Let us look at the next question. Sorry. Sorry. In this question, we are told that the radius of a cone is increased by 20% and the height is reduced by 20%. What is the percentage change in the volume of the cone? We know that if there is a cone of radius r and height h, what is the volume of the cone? The volume is equal to 1 by 3 into pi r square h. This is the formula for the volume of a cone. In this particular case, if the radius is increased by 1.2, the new radius is 1.2 r and the height is reduced by 20%, so the new height is 0.8 h. So the new volume V1 is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into the radius square, which is 1.2 r whole square, into the height, which is into 0.8 h. This is the new volume. This is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h into 1.2 whole square into 0.8. 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to the original volume, which is V. So this is equal to V into 1.2 whole square is 1.44 into 0.8. This is equal to V into 1.152. So the increase in the volume, originally the volume is V, now the volume is 1.152 V. The increase is 0.152 V. And the percentage increase is the increase divided by the original volume into 100. This is equal to 15.2%. So the answer for this question is option B. Let us look at the next question. Please do like the stream, guys. I want to get to at least 50 likes before the stream ends. Okay, let us look at this question. Here we are told that Amar's farm has a tower of height 60 meters. So this is the tower, and there is a point from the base which is 11 meters away. The top of the tower has to be connected to this point. We are required to calculate the length of this rope that is needed. The height of the tower is 60 meters. From the base, the distance of the point is 11 meters. So using Pythagoras theorem, we can figure out that the length of the hypotenuse is 60 square plus 11 square. The square root of 60 square plus 11 square will be the height of the, or the length of the hypotenuse, which is equal to square root of 3600, which is 60 square, plus 11 square is 121, which is equal to square root of 3721. What is the square root of 3721? That is exactly equal to 61 meters. So the length of this rope, which is connecting the top of the tower to the point which is 11 meters away, is 61 meters, which is option B. Let us look at the next question. Okay, let us answer this question. Here we are asked to calculate the sum of the first 17 terms of an arithmetic progression. The third term is 6 and the eighth term is 16. If you have an arithmetic progression, the first term is say A and the common difference is D. The second term will be A plus D. The third term will be A plus 2D. The third term will be A plus 2D. The fourth term will be A plus 3D, and so on. Similarly, the nth term Tn is given by the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. And the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression Sn is given by the formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we are told that the third term is 6. So a plus 2d is equal to 6. And the eighth term is 16. So a plus 7d is equal to 16. We have two equations and we have two unknowns a and d. We can easily calculate them. If you subtract the first equation from the second equation, we are going to get that 5d is equal to 10, or the value of d is equal to 2. If you substitute that in the first equation, a plus 2 times 2 is equal to 6, or the value of a is also equal to 2. Now using this, we can calculate the sum of the first 17 terms. Sum of the first 17 terms, you have to just substitute the value of n to be equal to 17. This is 17 by 2 into the value of a, which is the first term, is 2. The value of d is also equal to 2. So this is 2 times 2, which is 4, plus n minus 1 is 16 into 2. This is equal to 17 by 2 into 36, which is equal to 17 into 18, which is equal to 306. So the sum of the first 17 terms is 306. Let us look at the next question. In this question we are told that the cost of 3 apples plus 5 mangoes plus 4 oranges is equal to 67. Similarly, the cost of 5 apples plus 9 mangoes plus 7 oranges is equal to 116. We have 3 variables A, M and O, and we have 2 equations. So we can't calculate the values of A, M and O. That is not possible. But what are we required to calculate? We are required to calculate the value of 1 apple plus 1 orange plus 1 mango. That is, what is the value of 1A plus 1O plus 1M. This is equal to how much? Now, even though we can't calculate the value of A, O and M, we can calculate the value of 1A plus 1O plus 1M. How can we do that? Because we just multiply the first equation with 2. So we are going to get 6A plus 10M plus 8O is equal to 134. Now if you subtract the first equation, the second equation from this third equation, we are going to get that A plus M plus O is equal to 134 minus 116, which is equal to 18. So the answer for this question is option B, which is 18. Let us look at the next question. In this question, we are asked to calculate the time between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock when the two hands of the clock will be at an angle of 60 degrees. If you are looking at a clock which looks something like this, at 2 o'clock the minutes hand will be like this and the hours hand will be like this. This is 2 o'clock. What is the initial angle between both of them? The initial angle between both of them at 2 o'clock is 60 degrees. How do we know that? Because there are 12 hands, there are 12 hours which are shown on a clock, and the angle around this point is 360 degrees. So every 1 hour represents 360 divided by 12, which is equal to 30 degrees. So at 1 o'clock the angle between the minutes hand and the hours hand is 30 degrees. At 2 o'clock exactly the angle is 60 degrees. How much angle does a minute's hand cover in 1 minute? That can be calculated. That will actually equal 6 degrees. Minute's hand in 1 minute covers an angle of 6 degrees. How do we know that? Because it covers the entire, it completely revolves around a point in 1 hour. So it covers 360 degrees in 1 hour. So in 1 minute it covers 6 degrees. And a hour's hand in 1 minute, the angle it covers is equal to 30 degrees divided by 60, which is equal to 0.5 degrees. Because like we discussed earlier, the angle covered by an hour's hand in 1 hour is 30 degrees. It takes 12 hours to go around the point. So in 1 hour it covers 30 degrees. So in 60 minutes it covers 30 degrees. So in 1 minute it covers 0.5 degrees. Now after say x minutes, the angle between the minutes hand and the hours hand is 60 degrees. This would imply that the hours hand would reach somewhere over here and the minutes hand would be somewhere over here. Now again the angle is 60 degrees. Now if x minutes have elapsed, the arse hand over here would have moved by x by 2. And the total angle that the minutes hand has covered will be this, which is 120, 60 plus 60 plus x by 2. This is the total distance covered by the minutes hand. But this has to equal 6x. Because what we are essentially saying is, at the start of 2 o'clock, the minutes hand is 60 degrees behind the hours hand. After x minutes, it is 60 degrees ahead of the hours hand. This would imply that the total angle that is covered by the minutes hand will be 60 degrees plus x by 2, which is 120 plus x by 2. This is equal to 6x, because in 1 minute the minutes hand covers 6 degrees. Using this, we can calculate that 120 is equal to 6x minus x by 2, which is equal to 11x by 2, or the value of x is equal to 240 by 11, which is equal to 21/9 by 11 minutes. This is closest to 21 minutes 49 seconds. So the answer for this question is option C. Let us look at the next question. Please do like the stream, guys. In this question, we are told that the sum of the roots of a quadratic equation is 12 and the product of the roots is 32. We are required to calculate the equation whose roots are the reciprocal of the roots of the given equation. We know that if we have the sum of the roots and the product of the roots, we can calculate the quadratic equation. That will be x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. If you are given the sum of the roots and the product of the roots, we can calculate the quadratic equation using the formula x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. So in this particular case, the quadratic equation that is mentioned is x square minus 12x plus 32 is equal to 0. This can be factorized to equal x minus 8 into x minus 4 is equal to 0, or the two roots of the quadratic equation are 4 and 8. So the reciprocals of this quadratic equation, the roots will be 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. So the quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocal of the original quadratic equation will be x minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Simplifying this, this will be x square minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 into x plus 1 by 32 is equal to 0. Or this is x square minus 3 by 8 into x plus 1 by 32 is equal to 0. That is option D. Let us look at the last question for today. in this question we are told that Ram starts from his house and moves 26 kilometers in the northwest direction. Let us first draw the directions. This is how the compass looks. This is east, so this will be west, this is north, and this is south. He moved 26 kilometers in the northwest direction, so he moved something like this. And then he took a turn to the right. So he took a turn and he moved 7 kilometers. Then he again took a turn and he moved another 2 kilometers. So he moved something like this. So this is 26 kilometers, this is 7 kilometers, and this is 2 kilometers. Now what is the direction he is finally facing? He is finally facing this side. That would be this side. That is southeast. So he is facing southeast direction. That is confirmed. What is the distance from the original point? This is the final point. Now if you think about it, if you draw a perpendicular like this length will be 7 and this length over here will be 26 minus 2, which is 24. So the straight line distance between the final point and his original starting point will be, because this is 90 degrees and this is a right angle triangle, this will be square root of 24 square plus 7 square, which is equal to 25. So he'll be 25 kilometers away from his home and he is facing the southeast direction. So the correct answer is option B. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're looking for 5 latest mocks of TISSNET which are in the latest pattern, you should definitely check out the 5 mocks that we have. It is going to cost you only ₹299. All of the mocks are in the latest pattern and will be very useful for you. The link to enroll to them is given in the description of this video. Thanks for tuning in.